Hello guys, welcome back to our blog CMS, and if you have been following me from the beginning and have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so you can get updated when I post anything new. And if you are new to this channel, this is your first time, please subscribe so you can also get updated once I post something new. So up until now, in our user profile, we're able to just update our username, our first name, last name and email, and we can also change our password. But I would love to add more fields to this. Like I want to add more fields, maybe like, because right here I can see that our auto have image, but I don't have any image here. So I would love to add image for our auto, and also maybe I also want to like maybe add bio for the auto or social media link for our auto, maybe somewhere around, maybe here, maybe below here. I want to have social media icon, maybe image, something. I want to add more fields to our user profile. That's basically what I want to do in this video. And so how can we do that? So in our models, in our blog, models.py, in our blog, so we're going to create a new class right here. So we're going to add a new class here, and I think we're going to call this class profile. So we're going to pass him, so we're going to pass him models of model. So what are the fields that I want to have here? So let's start. I want to have a user. That will be models.one-to-one field. And right here we're going to pass our user. So why are we using one-to-one fields? One-to-one creates a one-to-one relationship between two models, like saying each instance of this model is linked to exactly one instance. So that's it. So right here we're going to have an onDelete, that's model.cascade. As I've been doing our onDelete model.cascade this time around. So once if a user profile is deleted, if a user is deleted, so everything related to that user will also be deleted. So that's why we use model.cascade. So here we're going to have not true, blank true. So not true, blank true. Not true, blank true. So what other fields do you want to have here? Now I think I want to have our profile pic. I want the user to have a profile picture. Profile pic. Okay, this is our profile pic. So we're just going to just copy what we have here. That's model.image field, because it's also the same thing as the image. We're going to be having image for the profile, and we need maybe social media link, like, but first of all I think I want to have the bio, like the bio about our author. So I think I'll pass in this rich text field here. I think we're going to have social media link. I think let's start with maybe Instagram. Instagram_URL. I want to see our author's Instagram handle. So I think I'll copy this here and paste this right here. So I think I'll copy this too. I think I also want to have a Facebook. I want to have a Facebook, and I think I also want to have a LinkedIn. So let's call this Facebook, and let's call this LinkedIn. So now we have all these: the user, the picture, the bio, the Instagram, Facebook and LinkedIn. I think this is good. So next up, I think I want to copy this and paste it right there, but I'll change this to user. I think I want to wrap this up in a string. I think if I don't do this, I'll have error later. So what else do we need? I also want to pass in this default image. If the author doesn't have any image, let's have a default image like we did in our previous video, but this time around I think I'll call this profile URL. Let me call this profile URL. So let's say self the profile pic, then return self the profile pic. If there is no self the profile pic, then return this. I think this is nice. So now we have made a very huge change in our models. You guys know the drill. Like you need to like Ctrl+C and do the normal init. So that's python manage.py. So let's make migrations. So now we have made our migration. So let's say python manage.py. Let's migrate now. So now we can run our server. Let's run our server back. So python manage.py run server. So now let's go to our admin here, and we need to bring in that profile that we just added. So let's just copy this, paste it, and change this to profile. So I think this is all we need right now. So let's go to our web. Let's head on to our admin. As you can see, now we have profile here, so let's click on it, and it is empty. We don't have any profile, so let's try adding profiles. Okay, this is nice. This is what I actually want to see. So let's give this to Alvin. Let's add image for Alvin. Don't worry, later I'll show you guys how to do this from our web. I just want to do it from here first. Let's add image for Alvin, and let's write something for Alvin. Let me just go and get this from Lauren Hipson. Let me just get maybe just some text from Lauren Hipson, that's all. Let's just generate one paragraph here. So we can easily paste this. Let me write Alvin here. I think I want to make this bold. Let me bold it. Sorry. Okay, this is much better. And I think I want to have links here. I think this is Instagram. I think I already have my Instagram here. LinkedIn. Okay, this is my LinkedIn. So let's save this. So let's add another profile for, I think I have Mike. So let's add for Mike too. Let's add the image for Mike. So we can paste this here. Let's do the same thing. Mike. Let's make this bold. Let's give a link. I think I want to use my, but no, I don't want Mike to have a LinkedIn because it's the same thing. Okay, this is much better. So let's save this. Okay, now we have profile for Mike and we have for Alvin, and this is all we need to do. Okay, so in our continue reading, I would love to display that. I want to display those information I have in our continue reading, maybe down here, so people can see who is the author. Let's read more about the authors, the bio. Let's see the picture of the author. Unless okay, maybe let's also display the social media icon for the author and maybe the author's name. I want to display that below here. So let's go and do that right away in our article.html, which is here. But I can't pause this video real quick. I want to just copy and paste some styling that I did. Don't worry about that. The link to my source code will be provided for you, so you can also go and copy it too. So I just want to copy some styling and just paste here. Let me do that real quick. And here we have it. So this is the styling I just pasted. Let's see how it looks like. And here we have it. So this is styling that I did earlier on. So this is how I want it to display. The name, maybe author image here, and the social media links. I think I only have three social media last: Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And maybe this is a little bit of information about the author. So how can we pass those informations that we have, that we saved in our database here? So let's come back to our article.html right here. You know how we have always been doing it. If we want to pass that, we'll just go like this and just say post.author, I think body. But this time around it's going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be doing something like this. This time around we're going to be saying post.author.profile. Why are we getting this profile from? Because that is what we named it here, profile. So now what are the fields that we have in this profile? We have the bio. We have a bio in the profile. So now we can pass in that bio. Now we're going to say post.author.profile, then .bio. So let's go and refresh. Okay, voila, this is the bio that, who did this? Okay, this is the bio that Mike gave us, but we are seeing this p tag, this strong, this p tag. And you guys know how we used to do this. We just give it a slash and we add save. So let's go back and refresh. Okay, this is looking better now. All I did was to add this save. This helps us to escape HTML. That's basically what we did again. You can see Mike, and maybe this is Mike's bio, what things about Mike that you guys don't know. So how can we now add the social media links for Mike? So now we have the links here, the href, so we can easily do the same thing. That will be post.author. Like I told you guys, we're now going to pass in .profile. Now what are the things that we have in the profile? We have this Instagram underscore URL. So we're going to pass that down here. Post.author.profile. Then what are the things that we have in the profile? Instagram underscore URL. So I think I'll copy this and do that for the rest. So I'll pass this here and I'll pass this here, but I'll change this to, I think this is Facebook. I think this is Facebook. I think this one is the LinkedIn. Yeah, so that is that. And so now if you click on this Instagram icon, we are going straight to my Instagram page, but I don't want to go there. If you click on this Facebook, as you can remember, Mike doesn't have a Facebook, so he didn't give us any Facebook. If you go to this LinkedIn, Mike didn't give us any LinkedIn. URL. He didn't give us any LinkedIn URL. He only gave us his Instagram URL. So how can we fix that? Since Mike only gave us his Instagram URL, he didn't give us his Facebook and LinkedIn. So how can we fix that? Because I don't want it to display at all if nothing was passed in. So we can do that by saying we are going to have an if statement here. So I'm going to say if, then we can copy this. If post the author of profile of Instagram. So I think we're going to end our if. So we're going to end if. I'm also going to do the same thing for the Facebook and the LinkedIn. Let me just paste all this. I don't want to forget to paste the end if. And if. So here we're now going to say Facebook, and this is LinkedIn, and this is how we're going to do it. So let's try and refresh, and this is what I want to have. Since Mike didn't give us any Facebook URL and didn't give us his LinkedIn URL, since it was only his Instagram URL that he provided, so I want Instagram to be the only thing that is showing. So now we need image for Mike. So let's scroll down to where I have the image, which is right here. You know how we did the image for it last time. We're just going to just do the same thing. Post dot author dot profile dot, I think I named this profile underscore URL, like how I did it the first time. Let's go back here. Like how I did it, if the author provides an image, use the image, else use our default. That's why I'm now passing this profile underscore URL. That's what I'm saying here again too, because I'm not really explaining much because this is all we already know. I've done all this already. There's nothing new to this. That's why I'm not really explaining much. So right here we're going to pass in, we need the author's name. I think we're passing in first name and last name somewhere here. First name and last name. So I think I'll just copy this and just come and paste it here. Since the first name and last name, we're passing first name and last name. So let's see what we have. And here we have it. Now we can see this article of cars, and this is the image of the car, and see what Mike told us about the car. He has one like. Let's click another like again. Now he has 2 likes. Now you can read more about Mike, who is the author, and this is social media handle, this is his face, and this is his name. I think there's the image. We're supposed to have image here too. So let's go add those images. So I'll just copy this. Since now Mike now has image, I think the authors now they all have image. So I think image is somewhere here. Let me get rid of this and paste that. I think I also have this image in my home.html. So in my home.html there's image here, so I think I'll pass that there too. Let's find where it is in our home.html. I think this is it here. So we can paste that here too. So let's refresh and see what we have. As you can see now, our author Mike has his own image, and our author Alvin has his own image here too. Let's go and continue reading. So I think this is an article that Alvin posted, but we're still using the default image here. So let's scroll down a little bit. This is about Alvin. This is Alvin's image. So this is Alvin's name, first name and last name. So this is social media icon, his LinkedIn and his Instagram. And here we have it. So this is all we need to do for this video. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.